is Lex and I am the creator of FishCast, which is an interactive app for fishermen. So if we get right in here, we can search all of the lakes in Michigan. For simplicity of the project, I didn't want to focus on the Great Lakes, I just wanted to focus on all of the inland lakes, and I'm hoping to expand to larger lakes and eventually other states and the oceans. So, without further ado, I click into the map. We have an array of variables that you can click in like any other weather app. So you can kind of toggle on and off between precip, temp, wind, pressure, cloud cover. So if we were to click on temperature, or wind, I guess it clicked on wind, we can kind of see the speed and direction. And that time slider does update. But if we wanted to click on temperature, you can kind of toggle on and off between those. Here it doesn't look like we have a lot of lakes, but I promise we have more lakes than that in Michigan. So if we were to zoom in, we can see the less frequently visited or the smaller lakes, just to avoid the clutter on the lower half of the state. And if we were to click on one of these locations, we can kind of see what's in here. It does take a minute to load currently, so we're going to wait it out. So we landed on Thornapple Lake, which has a fishing index number of 71 today, which is in the ideal category. We have a best window for fishing, so that's when the fishing index will be highest. And down here we have a kind of what's driving it category. Also, if you can click on one of these, it'll show you the hourly. Anyway, we have a what's driving it. So the current variables that go into making up the index right now are surface pressure, wind, water temperature, cloud cover, and moon phase. This is a disclaimer only for the inland lakes of Michigan. Obviously, the oceans or larger bodies have different properties that should be accounted for, but for simplicity, this is what I have, and this is what research shows. These are the main variables. So we can actually click on one of these and we can see kind of the pressure tendency and the cloud cover, the estimated water temp, moon phase, and it'll kind of show you what's in there. And this is pulling live data from one of Wet Dog Weather's products. And then we also have a 5-day forecast. If you are curious, you or someone is curious, to look more into these variables and how they individually impact fishing for all breeds, you can kind of see how each one of these talks about it in the disclaimer, but I'm not going to spend my time going over those for the sake of the demo video. But anyway, thank you for watching.